Okay, so Saturday night, and I'm making my manicotti. So I'm going to use the mild Italian pork sausage for it. So I'm going to make the sauce first. So I preset the oven to 350, and I'm cutting the pork, the casing, and what I'm going to do is put a little bit of olive oil, just a little, because there, just a drop. So I break this up really, really, really good because I don't want big pieces. So when it's cooking, I'll put that in the pot. The Italian sausage. I probably will put, I don't know if I'm going to put all 4. They used to come in 5s, and I would do 3 and then freeze two for another day. But anyhow, let's see here, because I don't want it extremely meaty. Now you can use 2 of these and some ground beef, so you can mix beef and pork, which is good. I think I'm only going to use 3 and then freeze the other one. I can always have it for another day. I think 4 will be too much, because it's just me, Ian, and LaFonda, and we don't need that much sauce. It's not a lasagna. It's manicotti. I don't know. Anyway, so wash my hands good. So I'm gonna start cooking this pork sausage. Let that brown up a little bit. And I'll put this to the side over here. Use these scissors after. So I think I need them. I don't think I do. I think I cut everything up anyways. I'll put them where they're supposed to be. So once that cooks, I cut up a little bit of garlic, and I got a little bit of Italian seasoning, and you can use your whatever spaghetti sauce you want to use, right? Tomato sauce. But I use the Hunt's 4 cheeses. There is some spice in it. They have spices, but they don't say what spices, of course. It just says spices, right? So that's why I always add a little bit of the Italian seasoning, and I do the garlic. That's about it for the sauce. Once that's cooked, then earlier I got baby spinach and I boiled some up, and then I took the cheesecloth and really wrung out the water so it's really dry. You don't want any water. And I'm using cottage cheese, but some people, they use ricotta. And then I'm using cream cheese, not all of it, probably about half, room temperature, mozzarella, and Parmesan, and 2 eggs, and some people put onion. What did I do? Okay. Onion. There it is. Some people put onion, but I prefer just to put the onion powder. So that's that. And so we want to get this cooking good. Get the sauce cooked. Once the sauce is cooked, then I'll start on the cheese mixture. But I want this sauce sausage really, 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 I don't want big chunks of meat. I want it as little, as small as I can get it. It's so sticky and it's hard to do, right? So, anyhow, that smells so good. I'm going to take a big spoon. I did the dishes, but didn't forget to unload the dishwasher. Okay, so this is on high, so I'm going to turn it down to about 7.5. I want the sausage to be fully cooked, because I'm not simmering the spaghetti sauce or anything like that. So I want the sausage cooked really good before I put anything in it. And put a little bit of pepper. And then the Italian seasoning and pepper. I don't think I need a whole lot because they probably have oregano and everything in there. So make sure I get the sauce cooked. So I used to watch my mom's ex-boyfriend John's mother. She made everything homemade though. Now I bought these here, and they say on it it's ready to cook, so I don't have to pre-cook it. So this is something different. It's express, no boiling. See, so I can put it in raw. See, some people they don't put meat, but I like a little bit of meat. But it's express, so, and it's oven ready. So I'm going to cook it for 50 minutes after, and covered, and then the last 10 minutes you take the cover off. So you cook it about an hour, right? Because you want those to cook. Everything else is going to be cooked. Because once this sausage is no more pink, and I want it cut really as small as I can get it. Small. I don't want big chunks. Your favorite spaghetti sauce doesn't have to be that one. It can be any. It can be any spaghetti sauce. Whatever, you can do your own. Doesn't have to be homemade. Then of course it'd be a lot faster, right? Then you just have to warm it up. You could even warm it up in the microwave. So, but it's pretty fast recipe to prepare it, but it's a cooking because it's going to cook an hour. And then I'll call Ian and he'll come and bring it over, and I'm going to bring my wine. And I do have a wine glass. I'll bring that over too. And I'll do it right. You're going to drink, you got to drink right. Anyway, there's my wine glass. Bring that over. And I picked up garlic bread. She's going to toast it. I'll tell her when I'm ready to go over. So I'm going to download this first, but make sure in about a couple hours, check back to see under Saturday Night Chat, because sometimes YouTube doesn't put the notification, because when I did the baby pictures and I cooked that chicken curry, I guess, and I didn't do it back to back. I didn't download both videos back to back, but for some reason didn't get the notification. So just check in a couple hours, because after it's done, I'll download as soon as. So, try to get this meat a little bit smaller. I want it just less than bite-sized pieces. I told you as soon as I'll bring it over there as soon as I got it cooked really good and broken down. I'll bring it over. And get it that small. And then when I put the tomato and the garlic and stuff in, I want to turn it right down, right? And just let it simmer a little bit while I'm putting the cheese and that together. So anyway, so this here, it's not too big, not too big. So I just didn't want big pieces of it. Just didn't want big pieces. So now I'll turn it down to about 5, and I put the garlic in it. Make sure I get all the garlic, because I find this sauce doesn't have enough garlic flavor. They say spices, but okay. So there's the garlic. Now I'm going to put the tomato sauce right in there. Probably have to turn it down a little bit lower. Everybody's stove's different, and I still don't like the stove. Regular stove, 5 be okay. I probably got to put it down to 3. I probably would have to put it down to 3 because it's bubbling. I don't want it to bubble. I won't have to babysit it. Okay, so that's going to warm up while I'm putting the cheese and everything together. Come on now, why would you do that? Okay, so we're ready for the cheese. Now, in the morning, what I'll have tomorrow morning, I'll do toast and I'll do cream cheese and put jam on top. So, I'm only going to use about 1/4 of a cup, and it's all measured out for me. See, this is going to spit and sput. Spit and sput and go like crazy. So, it's all measured out. So, I'm going to put about 1/4. That's why I wanted the scissors, right? I knew I wanted it for something. Okay, so I'm going to do 1/4. Ooh. Almost 1/2, really. So I want... Yeah, I'm going to use about 1/2 of it because 1/2 of this should be good. So I got half a cup, roughly, of cream cheese. And I'll have that with my toast and jam in the morning. Okay. I have to put that back in the fridge though because it's really warm. So I'll put that over in there. So 1/2 cup of cream cheese. Wash my hands. There's cream cheese everywhere. Stir this up a little bit. Okay. Now, for the cottage cheese. Cottage cheese. Now my hands are wet. The cottage cheese. Pull this apart. Because I don't know how many of them I'm going to make. If I need any more. Because I don't have a big piping bag, see? So, Oh, there, playing around with that. Okay, so the cottage cheese, I usually use about half of a container of the cottage. So half a cup of the cream cheese and about half of the cottage. And if I was using ricotta, I'd do the same thing. They're pretty much, to me, close to the same. Okay, now, I didn't shred my own mozzarella today. I'm lazy, so I just bought it already shredded. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to shut that off now. It's going to cook an hour in the oven anyway. So what I'm what I'm going to do, I can't use all of it because I'm going to put some on top, right? With the Parmesan. So I'll use roughly about half of this bag. Yeah, because I want some to put on top. Now, you mix it all together. So, not going to put any salt until after everything's in it to taste it, because depending on the cheese. Now, here's the Parmesan cheese. So it's 4 cheese, right? 4 cheese. Okay, so I've got the Parmesan in there. Now I put the spinach. I don't know if I need all of it, but yeah, all of it. So you do it to your taste, how much you want to put in it. I don't have a big Ziploc bag, so oh, I love the taste of that sauce. So got the spinach, got my 4 cheeses in there. Now this is a time I put onion powder. Some people put onion, but I can't. I prefer just to put the powder because you have to cut it up really small. So just a little bit, just for a taste, right? Okay, onion powder. Now, your 2 eggs. So there's 1. Now those are big eggs, so let's see if I'm going to put 2. I might only put 1 in it. I don't think I'm going to put 2 eggs. Yeah, I think it'd be too eggy if I put 2 eggs, because the egg is just to bind the cheese and spinach and everything. So I don't think I'm going to put 2 eggs. I don't think so. I don't think, because that looks awfully, and I'll just put, can't go wrong with salt. Okay, so now I have the mixture all mixed up together. Put the cheeses back, put this back in the fridge. Put that back in the fridge. Okay, so this is going to be fun. This is the fun part. Put the egg away because my luck, I'll drop it on the floor. So this is the fun part. There's my tin foil. Got that ready. My cheese ready. Throw this in the garbage. Throw that in the garbage. Sauce is all ready. There. And that's pre-cooked, 350, preset, preheated to 350. Okay. So, I'll try not to swear on camera, okay? I'll try not to. 'Cause I don't have a big Ziploc. So, we'll see what happens. So at the bottom of the pan, you put, I say half of the sauce. You put about half of the sauce because you're going to put your Manicotti minute on top of it. So about half of the sauce at the bottom of your pan. Make sure it's all covered so it don't stick, right? You do the same thing when you make a lasagna. You put the meat down at the bottom, at the first, so you start out with meat and end in cheese. So, okay, so there's the sauce. So about half. Now, this is gonna be fun. Let's see. So you take your, I told the woman, I wanted it with my egg and bread. I said, because I don't want these to break at Walmart. Well, I'll tell you, they were almost a pipe. She just throws them in another. I said, no, I don't want them to break. I said, it's like getting scoops. You know how when you get scoops and you're babysitting them in the aisle and you make sure that they don't, you don't want these things to break. I'm not making a, you know. I told her, I said, I want these. I was being delicate. I was carrying them like an infant. Oh, you would carry an infant. Like, I didn't want these to break. Then they're no good. And then she just throws them. And she heard me too, because I had them the very last on the belt. And I said, I want them with my eggs and my bread. She picks them up and just throws them. If these were broke, if any of these broken, I'm calling Momma, and I'll say, look, you better do something with your staff. So anyway, okay, so, oh, I need the scissors to cut a thing. So I'm going to take some of the mixture. Now, if I had a bigger baggie, I could put the whole thing in. But it'd probably be harder to handle, so you put some of your cheese mixture in the baggie. Yeah, that tastes good. Now, what you do, if I had a piping bag, Jim wouldn't have thrown out my Wilton products. Okay, what you do is you fill so I've got one side, one half filled. I poke my finger in the bag. Oh man. At least I'm not swearing, so I'm doing good. So that's completely filled. So there's one. I'm gonna have to double that bag. I stuck my finger in it. Okay. The welfare bags. Well, not really. They're not welfare bags. I don't know why they're so thin. Not the welfare bags. Okay, so I'll just double it. They're not the welfare. I should have got you when you went over to La Fonda's, get a big, she probably got a big Ziploc. I thought I had one in there, or I would have bought some when I was at the dollar store, see?
No, we used it when we were making candle ice cream.
Will you get out of here? No,
Were you talking about the time you went to Walmart and got into a fight with that employee and got beat up?
Yeah.
You remember that?
She's lucky I didn't beat her up.
No, you did.
Throw my things around here. If she would have broke them, she would
You
have.
had 2 black eyes.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
That's funny. I'm trying to help you, but you're winning.
No, but if she would have broke these noodles, she just threw them. See?
Oh, are you making little cigarette noodles? The little mini cigarettes.
Look.
Yeah, they look like little cigarettes.
See it?
Not good. Yeah.
Manicotti.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ian likes cheese. Well, there's 4 cheeses in this, eh? 4.
serious?
Yep, 4 different types of cheese. You never tasted before? I never made it? See, you never tasted this before? I think you guys didn't like spinach and everything back then.
We love spinach. You only bought
No,
us,
when you were
You only
younger.
bought us Mr. Noodle.
When you were younger.
Yeah, that's why you bought us Mr. Noodle. I
Yeah,
would love
but
to eat stuff like that.
no, you wouldn't. Not
Yes.
back then. You guys were so friggin' fussy. No.
You just thought we were
No.
fussy. You only bought us Mr.
You
Noodle.
guys were fussy because if I wanted to do potato and pork chop and all that, you guys wouldn't have ate it. I'm telling you right now, when you were younger, because you guys were so fussy that the only thing could feed you was crack dinner and stuff like that. Because it would have been a lot cheaper to buy one thing. Now look. Well, I was doing really good. See, you got me all upset. No, it's the bag. I gotta do another bag. It's the bag.
Can you clean my board for me after?
Yeah.
You will?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have to.
Will you wash my underwear too later? I shit my pants.
Yeah.
Oh?
Don't bug me.
Well, there's poop in it.
I don't want to make a mess here.
There's a mess in there.
I need a small spoon. I want it all in there good. I got like an air bubble. Okay. I don't want to touch nothing, and I need a smaller spoon. Oh. There's like an air bubble. I wonder where that big... Oh, I think I used it. What did I use? That big Ziploc. So I didn't bother buying because I don't use a whole lot of Ziploc, and I used it for something. Anyways, okay, I don't want to waste any that's in there. Okay, let's see if I can get some more. Okay. Just wondering if it's in my room, but I don't think it is. So 1, 2, I can fit more. There we go. 4, 5, 6. I'll probably make 12 of them. There's 3 of us. That's 4 apiece plus the garlic toast. I picked up garlic toast. I told LaPonda I'll let her know when to put them on. I didn't do a salad. I was gonna buy Caesar salad, but so 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. Okay. Oh, should I use that or do another bag? I'm gonna just do one bag. I'm just gonna do one bag and try not to stick my finger in it, that's all. That's what I did. I stuck my finger in it. Gotta be more gentle. Okay, so try another baggie. I got 4 done. And I got enough cheese. Well, I'd have to cook up some more spinach, but I do have more cheese if I happen to run out. But I should do okay here. Okay, let's try this again. I'm not going to put so much in it. Just put about that much. Okay, and cut the end. Okay, now try this again. Try that again. There we go. You know what I should do? For wants to come out the other end. There. So there's that one. 2 more. Nope, 1 more. 2. Well, it might be 2. We'll see. Because they're small, they're not that big, eh? So, let me try pushing this back. You never know, I had my cake decorating. If I had my Welton bag, I'd do a really good job. There you go. Okay, try this one. Well, it's going through. You know that. Okay, I'm gonna do, if I do 6, that's 2 apiece. We're having a garlic toast. Let's see. I'll see. Do as many as, I probably only want 2 of them anyway. I like garlic toast with it, so I'll have a couple slices of garlic toast and that will fill me up. Okay, there's 1. There's 2. Okay. I'm doing better. I'm doing better. Can you guys see it? See? Okay. There's 1. And 2. Okay. Pretty good, I'm happy. I don't know how people does it with them not cooked. When I seen that you didn't have to cook it, I said good. Because I tried it once, first time I made it. I tried, but maybe I cooked it too much and it was too, you probably have to cook it al dente or whatever you call it. Because I think I might have overcooked it and it was really hard to, it was really hard. Okay, so I'm doing okay. As long as I don't run out of, because then I'd have to cook more spinach and I don't want to do that. There's that. Some people do small spoon. You can put it in if you don't want to do this. You can do it with a small spoon. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'll do 12. If I can get 12 done, then I'll be happy. Okay, let's see here. I'll be happy. Did I choose the wrong end? Look, I can't believe that. I did it in the wrong end. Good Lord. There. Didn't swear yet, I'm doing good. I did not swear yet. I'm doing really good. Here. 1. If I can make these, anybody can make these, because like I said, I'm no chef. I am no chef. If I can make these, anyone can make these. There's that. I probably got enough cheese for another one, but I had enough of that. Enough fun for tonight. So now what we do, put that to the side, not very much in it. So I'm not gonna try to push that through anything. I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 3 people. That should be. And the garlic toast. She might even have Caesar salad. She always got a bag of that, right? That you get at Walmart already. So now what you do is you take your sauce again. And let me wipe that off. So you got the sauce on the bottom. Just enough so it don't stick, right? Let me see here. I'm gonna wash these up. I gotta wash my towels in a bit, so I'll wash them up. Okay, so there's those. Now, what you do, you take your sauce, put it on top, really, really, really good. Cover it because it's gonna cook in the sauce, right? Your noodles and all that. So you take all your spaghetti sauce. It can be spaghetti sauce with meat already included, no meat, whatever. Whatever you like. This is the one I like. Okay, so you make sure they're all covered. Make sure they're all covered. Every one of them. Every one of them covered in the sauce. Okay, separate these. Come on. I don't want none of them. Make sure they're all covered good. Oh, the hot spaghetti sauce would taste really good, but LaFonda doesn't like the spice and the hot, so, but that, okay. Did you,
What?
Did you want to taste the mixture inside of it?
I just brushed my teeth.
Oh, okay.
I'll try to.
This is the cheese. And then you put your spaghetti sauce. The cheese is right there. Right there.
Man, you're short.
I know. So there's that. So that's the cheese inside, and there's taste the spaghetti sauce. That's the one, the 4 cheeses that here. That's inside of it, and that's noodle, and then that's what it's gonna taste like. Good,
oh,
eh?
yeah, this is good.
With noodle.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Anyway, so here's that. Now what you do is you take the remainder. There's 4 cheeses in that, eh? You take the remainder.
How many?
4. You got mozzarella, cottage cheese, cream cheese, and Parmesan. It's really easy to make.
Is there canned milk in it?
No. And a little bit
Oh,
of
you know what would be good with this though?
onion powder in it.
A
What?
little bit of canned milk. If we put just a little bit.
No, you can't be wet.
It is wet.
No, but it can't be too wet because
No, but you gotta admit, if we
You
put some
can't
canned milk
fill-
in that, that would taste pretty good.
no, you can't because you can't stuff them. You gotta stuff them.
Even just a little pinch of canned milk, just so you know we can get our fix.
No,
Yeah.
no canned milk. So I'm putting mozzarella. No canned milk. No canned
I'll
milk.
put canned milk in it if I want to put canned milk in it.
Yeah, you could if you wanted to. A couple tablespoons, I suppose.
Live a little.
So anyway, so there's that. Then you take your Parmesan cheese with your like that, and then what I do, this is when I take the Italian seasoning and just put a little bit on top. Then you cover it, let it cook 50 minutes, cover it with the tin foil. 50 minutes in the oven at 350. The last 10 minutes you take off the tin foil and let the mozzarella on top and everything melt. So I'm not going to cover it because what I'm going to do is after I'm done videotaping, I'm going to do a thumbnail. But not cooked, right? I'm going to make a thumbnail. So anyhow, so there's the tin foil. Like that. And you put it in the oven. So it's 5 after, so I say about 5 to, I'm going to put it in right away. And about 5 to 4, I'll take it off and then let it cook 10 minutes and then it's cooked. Okay? At 350. So then check in about a couple hours because sometimes YouTube doesn't do the notification, and check out Saturday Night Chat. Me, LaFonda, and Ian will be eating this. Okay, so see you in a bit.
Smoke time.
Cigarette time.